Dolly McGuire, Town Clerk, Tax Receiver. I'm responsible for 3 parts of the budget, the tax collection, Town Clerk, and also elections. So starting with the tax collection, I just want to point out a few of the line items that have changed. In regards to overtime, I've decreased that by $1,500. I just don't feel that I need that much in that line item. Also, there's a new line item, but not an increase in the general fund budget. In previous years, this line item is for printing and postage for the town and county tax bills and receipts. It's always been charged under the town clerk's expenses, and I felt it was more appropriate to actually show that expense under tax collection since it is a tax collection expense. And then there was a decrease to the department expenses, 1530-40140, and that's to cover the cost of envelopes, labels, tax stamps, and the decrease is actually, we receive a reimbursement from the school district for those costs. They reimburse the town 50%, so that reflects that reimbursement, and that's why you see a decrease there. Any questions regarding tax collection?
We think interest and penalties will remain flat year to year?
Yes.
That particular revenue item?
Yes. Okay, in the town clerk's budget, you'll see a decrease in part-time personnel. That's now 0, and that's because we are eliminating 2 part-time receptionists and making that a full-time position. So you'll see those costs shift to the 10116. And then under printing and advertising, an increase of $2,000, and that line item consists of legal notices for public hearings, bid advertisement, budget notices, notices for other departments with the exception of zoning and planning. And I'm expecting increases in legal notices due to the various proposed capital projects and changes in town code. We're doing a recodification project right now, and although some of those costs may appear this year, I have a feeling that they may also be included next year. So there's an increase of $2,000 there. And I'm also showing a decrease in the cost of postage, and that's due to the reclassification of those the postage and printing for the taxes that I'm now going to appear in the tax collection line item. And I also feel there's going to be some decrease in postage costs. Those are the real differences in the town clerk. I don't know if the board has any questions. And on the revenue side, I'm showing a decrease of about $2,100. A portion of this is due to the Knights of Columbus. My understanding, either they were selling or have sold their building, and they're no longer going to continue open bingo, so that revenue is lost at this point. And a decrease in dog seizures is a good portion of that. Any questions? And the last department, there was elections, and all these costs are reimbursed by the Board of Election, with the exception of the first item, town labor, and we use highway staff to place the vote here signs outside of all the polling sites. And it's also my understanding that the county was either going to go out to bid or did go out to bid, so to hire a third party to handle the payment of inspectors and chair people. So this cost may actually go away in 2022 if that works. Any questions?
Very good. Thank you, Dolly.
Thanks, Dolly. Alrighty.